Lunchroom. It's the lunchroom. Hey, lunchroom. It's the lunchroom. Lunchroom. It's the lunchroom. Welcome back to the lunchroom, everybody. It's your host, none other than B. Miles, and today I am joined with my co-host.
It's your boy C Mills here. You know what the fuck going on, man.
And then for the first time ever, from behind the camera,
your boy Manny in here.
We got
Yes, sir.
Manny.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, we got Manny in here for the first time. Manny, how you feel being in here for the first time?
I've been wanting to get into podcasts and sitting behind the camera, enjoying y'all's time, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You look like you really did want to get into it.
No cap. You was looking ready for real.
All right, but anyway, I was watching Instagram Live the other day because I never watched Instagram Live, right? And I was watching these guys live, and they was talking about girls. And I was like, hey, we haven't talked about girls yet, so we should do that. But what they were saying, they said, as a guy in a relationship, you don't have to expect anything from the girl.
Yeah.
You should be able to provide everything and do everything, and she shouldn't have to do anything. And I just thought that was interesting. So what do you think about that?
The guy shouldn't have to do anything?
No, that the girl shouldn't have to do anything.
Oh.
The guy should have to do everything.
I feel like if I had it like that, I had a lot of money, it would be like that.
What about right now?
Right now?
In college, as a teenager, 20 years old.
So my girl's not on my level?
No, I'm saying should she still have to provide for the relationship, or should it just be you?
I think it should be equal, honestly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you feel that way?
Because we're both on the same level, same age. We don't have real jobs yet, and we're equal. So
you think as age goes along, that changes?
Yeah. What if you get a really good job when you're older, and she doesn't get as good of a job, and she's getting paid less, you're getting paid more. She's gonna expect you to do more and supply more for the family.
Okay. What do you think, Manny?
I mean, I agree. You know,
For the first time.
Yeah, I agree. I do. I think it should be when you get older, it should be 50-50 when you guys have the good paying jobs. Yeah, but right now I feel like I wouldn't be be providing more for the girl.
So
I have a better job than those people.
He does have a pretty good job. I like your job, Manny.
Manny balling, bro.
But I think that it should be 50-50 regardless. It don't matter what stage you're at. Financially, I could if I have a better job financially, I'm gonna do the heavy lifting. But she got to make up for it in other areas. If we got kids, then she's gonna have to take care of the kids more because I'm gonna be at work more, making more money and stuff like that. But that's even. That's an even split. So it's not always about money. It was just the relationship as a whole. I feel like. So do you think she could lift up in any other areas if you're if you have the money thing set?
I feel like she could have the money thing set too, even if she's taking care of the kids at home.
I'm saying if you have, say she's a stay-at-home mom and you're married and you do all the work, you go to work, what do you expect from her?
I expect her to start her OnlyFans and then start making money from OnlyFans.
That's what you expect your wife to do.
Yeah, if there's no other way to make money, actually going to a job, I expect her to make an OnlyFans.
But I feel that shouldn't be an expectation.
It's not an expectation, my man.
I mean, that's the way of her to get money. Bad Baby, she got $1 million in 6 hours.
That is crazy.
And that's also Bad Baby.
Yeah, other celebrities and other people in general, they be getting thousands of dollars a month.
Is your girl gonna be a celebrity?
I don't know. I can't tell the future.
You're right.
She might be.
So what do you expect from a female going into a relationship? What are your female expectations?
If you're just going into the relationship, then you don't have many expectations besides of the trust issues and type stuff like that. Don't cheat and type shit.
Yeah.
Cause you don't really know her yet. Shit.
Yeah. Okay. How do you feel?
Just basically the basics: no cheating, no entertaining other people while you talking, I guess. That's basically it.
That's all y'all expect out of her, like from the start.
Yeah.
So
I
like,
think so.
you don't have like expectations of like what she should provide, like for the, like okay. So what about her first impression on you? Does that matter?
In what way?
Like how you first see her, like wherever you see her, does her first impression matter? Like what she's
No.
doing, whatever.
That shit don't matter.
It don't matter.
No, hell no.
It don't matter to me.
Cause like personally, I'm not gonna go up to a girl if I'm not impressed by her.
What do you mean by impressed?
Like what she's doing, like if she's fine, like if she's like doing something productive or like just whatever, like what she's
What
doing.
if you see her smoking cigarettes outside of a gas station?
Well, I don't like the smell of cigarettes, so
Yeah, I don't like people
not-
smoking, Zach.
I'm not gonna approach. I don't mind smoking. I just don't like the smell of cigarettes in my nose, so I'm not gonna approach that. But I mean, you don't think first impressions matter?
No, not starting.
So what about for the guy? Like, what would you think as a first impression for us going into a relationship with a girl?
If we're confident?
Okay.
Yeah, confidence. That's what girls look for, I guess.
Confidence or cockiness?
Confidence.
Confidence. Those are two different things.
I
Explain
mean,
the
they like
difference.
cocky people too, but some girls don't.
Because there's a lot of cocky guys that get a lot of girls.
Yeah, I mean, every girl has a different preference. So some like cocky boys and some like low key boys. So it just depends on the girl for real.
So, what do you think the difference between being cockiness and confidence is? Because I think there's a fine line there.
I mean, I don't know. You can tell when you see it. Shit. You can
Yeah,
tell if a
it's
nigga
like you
cocky,
just-
you can tell if a nigga just confident.
Yeah, it's kind of
just
hard to
innate
tell.
demeanor and shit.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell between cockiness and confidence. It's no real like straight line between them.
I think the line crosses in between confidence and cockiness when, like, you're so confident that you're bringing somebody else down. I feel like that's cockiness. Like saying, oh, you suck at basketball. You can never beat me. That's cocky. But saying, oh, yeah, I think I'm actually really good at basketball. Like, that's confidence. Like, there's a
No,
difference.
like if you tell like a 10-year-old boy like you can never beat me, nigga, that's just confidence.
What?
Like,
Why would you be telling that to a 10-year-old boy anyways?
maybe he was being cocky, so you had to be cocky back. But that's really just confidence.
So you
'cause
just
know
said
can
that's
beat him.
cocky, though.
It could be both though.
I feel like if you're bringing somebody else down, that's cockiness.
Yeah, and I'm saying it could be both.
I can see both sides.
So what do you see as both sides?
Like
If you tell that to
sometimes
a
it's the
10-year-old,
truth.
it's
Like if you're actually telling the truth and the truth is bringing them down, how is that cockiness? That's just telling the truth, and that's confidence.
I don't know. Sometimes you don't have to say everything.
I mean, sometimes you gotta let them niggas know. You gotta let these niggas know.
Okay, bro. So, like I said before about the females providing, what do you think we should provide in a relationship? From the jump, not deep into the relationship, from the jump.
We should expect the same things from each other and provide the same things.
So what are those things?
Just anything. Just go half and half and whatever.
From the beginning of a relationship.
I mean, if I start dating a girl now, there's not much for providing because we're not living together or any shit like that. Like when we go out, sometimes she gotta pay, sometimes I gotta pay. That type shit.
So like you're gonna set that boundary from the jump, like, hey, like this time you're gonna pay, next time I'm gonna pay, like when you go on
Yeah.
dates and stuff like that.
Yeah, you shouldn't wait until you hit the table then expect somebody else to pay.
Okay.
Like you just gotta
Yeah.
communicate that shit.
definitely 50-50 both ways.
So how do you feel about like texting back? I know personally, I don't text back. I'm not good at responding back. So
Nigga,
how do you
be
feel that?
ghosting girls?
What?
You be ghosting them.
I do. I mean, but I don't try to do that. Like,
Yes,
some,
you
Yes,
do.
you do,
Bruh.
Stop lying,
bro.
You be ghosting them for real.
Okay, but okay. So say I do ghost a girl. I have a reason to ghost a girl. I'm not just gonna ghost.
Okay, but why don't you just tell them the truth and say I don't want to talk to you no more?
Sometimes I just don't want to hurt their feelings.
Bro, but that's
But
the
that's
truth,
gonna
and the
hurt
truth
them more when you
matters.
ghost
I'm
them.
saying, like you had them thinking, like they're wondering anything in their head. They don't know what the fuck you thinking.
Yeah, but sometimes I just don't want to be thinking. I just don't
Bruh,
respond.
see,
So I
that's
wanna...
not the right thing to
It's
do.
not.
Well, who always does the right thing, bro? Okay, but like ghosting a girl. Okay, So like, I'm not just gonna say I don't go into a relationship saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk to this girl for 3 weeks and then fucking ghost her." Like I'm like she does something that I don't like, and like I don't like that stuff, so I don't mess with it anymore.
No, I think I've heard you say that you only fuck with this girl. You're only gonna fuck with this girl for a few weeks.
I never said that.
I feel like you said that.
I never said that. I never said that.
You for real said that before.
I never said that.
I definitely heard you say that.
I never said that. When did I say that?
I do not remember.
We don't remember the exact time, but you definitely said that before.
That don't even sound like me, bruh.
Alright, bruh.
Okay, so anyways, besides ghosting and the fact that I've never done that in my life, what do you expect from like as a response point from the girl and what she should expect from you? Like texting back, calling, FaceTime, whatever y'all do.
I mean, that should just come natural. You shouldn't expect anybody to do anything. If y'all really fucking with each other, then everything will come natural. Like, you don't have to plan that type of stuff out. It just comes naturally.
So, like, responding comes naturally?
Yes.
Oh, that's different. I don't know about
How is that different?
If you fucking with a person, then all that stuff comes naturally.
If you gotta say, oh, wait, I'm gonna respond in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna wait 2 hours because she waited 2 hours. Like, that shit not natural. That's like, you're not really fucking with them. But let's say they were actually doing something. Like, you don't have to do that lame shit. I know you do that shit.
I mean, okay, if she takes a day to respond, I'm gonna take a week to respond.
But what if she was that ass busy that whole
There's
day?
There's no way she's busy that whole day.
Sometimes I don't be on Snapchat for a day.
That's you.
So girls do that too.
But like, I don't even go on Snapchat either.
But you still text them back.
No, I don't. That's the thing that I'm saying. I don't. Okay, so like, if a girl is like responding to me like this, I'm not on my phone like that.
I know, but she's just texting you back when it's convenient with her. Maybe that's every second.
That's what I do too. When it's convenient
you be
for me.
waiting.
No, I don't wait on purpose.
Yes, you do.
No.
You assume that they wait. You assume that the girl's waiting.
I feel like you always assume.
Half the time the girl is waiting.
No, bro.
Yes, they are.
You assume.
Because these girls don't be busy for
you
real.
don't know for a fact that she's waiting.
Might be busy, bro.
No, bro.
Alright.
They be in bed watching TikTok all day long.
Okay.
That's every girl out there that you talk to.
Most of the girls that I've talked to, yes.
You put on the wrong ones, bro. You be
come on now.
It's the wrong ones.
You gotta get these girls that already got real careers making $100,000 a year. Come on now.
Like, you got a girl like that?
Yeah.
Where's she at?
She at the crib right now.
Really?
Yeah.
So what'd you eat today? What she get you to eat since she's making 100,000?
She got me some. She went all the way to Atlanta and got me some Breakfast Club. Atlanta Breakfast Club. She drove 2 hours just from my breakfast.
Nigga, you was eating old Dunkin' Donuts on a plate today.
No, my girl got that from Atlanta. She drove 2 hours just to give me some breakfast.
Anyway,
she drove 2 hours in her Lamborghini truck.
In her Lamborghini truck.
Yeah.
To go to Atlanta to get you some Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, I feel like the response thing, it does go both ways. But like personally, I'm not gonna respond to a girl unless I have the time to respond to a girl. Like when I check my phone, it's when, not even when I wake up every day, but sometimes when I wake up, I'll check my phone. And I get a lunch break at work, I check my phone there. And then when I use the bathroom every now and then, I check my phone there. And before I go to bed, I check my phone. That's 4 times a day. That's 4 responses a day.
No, bro.
No,
you don't check your phone for 1 minute. You're on your phone for 4 minutes each day.
What? No, I didn't say for 4 minutes each day.
So one response, that's basically 1 minute.
Like, that's just the time when I'm on my phone for an extended period of time. Like, I'll
that's
check my
more
phone
than enough time for more than one text.
if she responds back fast.
Bruh, she's gonna respond back. So you never had more than 30 minutes straight on your phone?
I have, but like, not like consistently. Like every now and then, I just don't go on my phone like that. Personally, I don't. So like, you guys respond to your girls like that, like fast. Y'all do that?
When I look at my phone.
If I'm on my phone, I'm gonna respond. I'm not gonna wait on purpose. And if I'm not on my phone, she gonna get a longer response because I'm truly not on my phone.
She gonna get a long response.
A longer waiting time.
Oh, I thought you said paragraph.
No, I don't be sending paragraphs. You got me fucked up.
That was that we sending paragraphs.
Hell no, nigga.
Nah, those paragraphs are sweet, but like for me to respond fast to a girl, like I've done it before, obviously, but like it takes like a lot from her. Like I actually have to really like her.
Tripping. I mean,
I'm not gonna do it to a girl I don't like.
Bruh.
Like if I like just kind of like a girl, I'm like okay,
That
yeah,
don't
I
make
respond.
sense though.
How does that not make sense?
Why don't you just respond when it's convenient? Instead
I
of
do.
hurting their friend. No, you just say you wait on purpose.
If I really like a girl, then I'm gonna respond fast.
See, if you can respond fast to one person, you can respond.
If
fast
I
to
really
another.
don't fuck with that person like that, I'm not gonna take energy out of my day to respond to them.
All right, bro. I don't understand that.
All right, so I mean, we can agree to disagree. So, what's your take on it? Your final take? That you just respond when it's convenient for you?
Yes. If I'm on my phone, I'm gonna respond. If I'm not gonna respond for whatever reason I wasn't on my phone. Simple as that.
So we have different convenience times. That's what it's like, basically.
Yes.
Bro, man, he's on my side.
I am on Zach's
Yeah,
side.
this
I'm
nigga
never
makes no
Brandon.
sense.
You make no sense at all.
Well, I got Future on my side, so. So you said your girl drives a Lamborghini truck, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a girl that a lot of guys would want to have a Lamborghini truck. Am I wrong?
What?
I wouldn't mind my girl having a Lamborghini truck.
Okay.
So, like, what would be your dream girl? Realistically, what would be your dream girl? Manny, I'm talking to you. Apparently, he has a girl. So,
I mean, I don't have a girl.
No. Apparently, you have a girl. So, Manny.
Oh no, I was just making a story.
No. Apparently, you got a girl. So, Manny's gonna go.
Nigga, I don't have a girl.
Are we talking specific?
Okay, just say, like, start off with looks. What does your dream girl look like?
She has to have a fat ass. I don't really care about the titties that much, to be honest. And she's got to be light skinned.
Really?
My dream girl is light.
That's your preference?
Yeah,
Light
that's
skin?
that's my preference. Light skin for real.
Okay. I like it, Manny. What about you, Zach?
I like a girl. She gotta have just appearance.
Yeah, we're just talking about appearance right now.
It don't really matter that much, but if she were to be my dream girl, like out of my league dream, she would have a fat ass, pretty nice titties, and she would just be thick as fuck in general. And she would probably be white or light skinned.
White or light skin?
Yeah.
Okay.
She would look just like Alexis Andrews, the porn star.
I don't know who Alexis Andrews is.
She's blonde, she's white, she has a fat ass, she has like face tats.
I feel like that's face tats. Okay,
She's
never mind.
sexy. But yeah.
I mean, y'all know me. Like, I like my Hispanics.
Nigga
So,
tripping.
I like Latinas. That's my type. How am I tripping, bruh? Are you crazy?
That's not my preference.
Okay, we can have our different preferences, but mine is Latina. That's like what I go out my way for. I don't know. That's like my biggest weakness is Latina.
That's
girls.
probably mine. Not on the top 100 of my biggest.
All right. Anyways, what about qualities? Like, what do you look for quality wise? Like, what she brings to the table, like stuff like that.
What she brings to the table?
Like her qualities,
Like personality and stuff?
personality, qualities, anything.
I would want her to be kind of like me. I fuck with music a lot. I want her to like music. Like good music. A good sounding music. A good fashion. She gotta know how to dress. She gotta have shoes. And know about shoes.
Yeah.
And athletic. So those are probably my top 3. Well, she don't gotta be like a fucking athlete, but she has to be like fit or in shape.
Okay. I like that. Yeah. Okay, Manny?
She gotta have like a really good personality, like someone that's not boring to talk to.
Somebody
obviously.
cool as fuck, not like these other lame ass hoes.
No cap. But she has to go to the gym for real. I can't have a girl that doesn't go to the
Yeah, I can't have a girl
What?
that doesn't go to the gym.
I don't
can't.
really care if she goes to the gym. She just gotta appear to be fit, like look fit.
Nah, but if you can look fit, but if you don't keep that consistency, you're gonna fall off. Guy or girl, it don't matter.
So they gotta go to a public gym. They can't. Just
I'm
do
not
something
saying they
right
have
now.
to go to a fucking public gym, Zach. I'm just saying, like, basically they have to stay in shape.
Yeah,
They have
somehow.
to take care of themselves.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Somehow, but I rather my girl go to the gym with
I don't
me.
really care.
I want that.
So what if you see guys looking at your girl?
Yeah,
Do
what you
feel
gonna
the
do,
type
man?
of
You're
way?
not gonna do shit.
the thing is, if she really my girl, then I wouldn't have to worry about that.
You wouldn't have to worry.
I wouldn't have to worry about that.
That's
So I really don't care. I don't care if they look at my girl. That's a compliment for me. That's a compliment for me.
What if a nigga was recording your girl's ass?
Well, obviously I'm gonna do something about it. I would do something for real.
Exactly. What would you do exactly?
Man, I need step by step.
I'm not gonna give you step by step.
Wait, would you beat his ass?
If it comes to that, yes.
Like, what would you say first off? Like,
I mean, I'm gonna tell him like you gotta stop doing that shit.
You would talk to him?
I would talk to him. I'm not gonna start a fight because I'm not a fighter like that.
Keep it cool. What would you do, Brandon?
I would just walk up to that nigga, take his phone, and throw that shit across the room. I'm not fighting. I'm not gonna talk to them like, hey, I'm gonna need you to stop recording.
Well, obviously, I'm not gonna be talking nicely. The fuck? Hey, I'm not gonna be talking nicely to dude.
I would do the same thing as Brandon. I would launch that nigga's phone. Fuck that. You're not finna be recording my girl. Hell no.
Bruh, like, you gotta keep it simple. Like, okay, I'm not the type of guy that likes to start a big confrontation. If I just walk up to him, stop the recording, delete the video, throw the phone across the room, keep it short and quick.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna say nothing after that. I'm not saying nothing after that. I'm walking back to my girl and we gonna continue our workout.
If he does some disrespectful shit and then try and spit on me or some shit after that, then I'm gonna beat his ass. Some of these niggas laying up spit on a nigga.
I'll spit on a nigga for real. Just to be disrespectful.
Nigga, shit your ass if you spit on
at the gym?
Yes. Niggas working out with their fives. Niggas working out with their fives and they belt loose.
And they what loose?
And they belt loose. They got their five tucked at the gym.
Why they got a belt on at the gym?
I don't know. They ready.
Hold on. How long has it been since you've been to a gym, bro?
I ain't been to it. When was the last time we went?
Like, I don't know last time I was with you. I just went yesterday.
Like summer last year?
It was like at Planet Fitness.
Oh, over the summer
last year.
So you haven't been to the gym in about 9 months.
In like 9 months.
And you think you remember people wearing belts?
No cap. Planet Fitness probably got some people that
niggas
wear
wearing
belts.
Cause people at Planet Fitness don't work out for real.
Nah, Planet Fitness is for you to fuck around at.
No cap. That's just like to play around, show friends, and make it look like you're doing.
I was always goofing around. I only worked out with y'all twice.
You don't even work out. You don't work out.
You just fucked with me when I was working.
I was fucking with Manny, bro. This nigga was getting mad as hell.
I was just trying to do my workout, and this dude was always trying to fuck with me, trying to put his nuts on my head and shit.
That's because he was working out slow as fuck.
You do work out slow.
I'm trying to get my pump, bro.
But like when I work out by myself, I'm done in like 45 minutes to an hour. When we work out together, it's like an hour and a half for real.
But that's just
I've done us never worked out before.
That's because you do your own
and you don't lift weights, so
I done us don't.
That's crazy. But okay, I never said my dream girl. So
go ahead.
I think I mean my qualities for a dream girl. I think she has to be a grinder. Like she has to grind. Like even if she has like 2 jobs, even if she just has 1 job, or like she has like a side job or she does school, she has to be doing something productive in her life that can make her go up in life.
What if she a stay-at-home mom?
Well, I'm 19, so I don't think I'm gonna be with the stay-at-home mom.
But what if she wanted you to stay in school?
What?
Wait, what if she wanted you to do exactly what you're doing now? Stay in school and have a job. Wouldn't you want her to be a stay-at-home mom?
No, not at 19.
I would.
No,
because
she's not gonna be a mom if I'm not a dad at 19.
But she wants you to get finished. You only got 2 years of college left. She wants you to do that before you start.
She wants me to do what?
Finish college.
Well, yeah. Before I start, what though?
Get a real job and start just go to job and be a dad.
Yeah, but she's not gonna be a stay-at-home mom at 19. I'm talking about at 19, bro.
Brandon's not gonna get a girl pregnant at 19.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know that either. But I was just saying,
if he's smart.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, in general, like, I would want her to be grinding. I wouldn't want her to just like be at a standstill. Because like at this age, if a girl isn't like doing anything at all, then she's not gonna be doing nothing later either. So like, I just want her to like have that mentality now. So even if we grow up and we're still together and she is a stay-at-home mom, at least like I know that she's gonna end up bringing something to the table later on in the relationship.
You say you fine with your girl having an OnlyFans right now?
Yeah.
Oh, we're back on that.
I mean, if she's making money, so yeah.
Yeah, I would be fine with that. Honestly,
I would be fucking her on it. We would be posting that shit.
That would be fine. Okay.
Y'all see me on OF. Go subscribe.
What do you feel about that, Manny? Why don't you think so?
Cause I don't want other dudes to see what my girl look like.
Right, I don't get, like you said before, it's your girl. Why should it matter what other niggas think?
It's different when
She's naked.
yes, it's
No,
totally
bro,
different when she's
It is
naked.
different.
Bruh, Adam 22 and Limited Plug.
I don't.
That's them. I'm not Adam 22.
I'll be.
This
just
is
like,
Manny Kip 2.
This is Manny Kip 2 Karui.
Oh shit, this nigga. Crazy, get your ass. I'll be some shit. You'll find out your social security.
Anyways, so we talked about qualities and everything. What about like everything leading up to the first date? Like, what would you want the first date to be like?
Pretty chill. Like at a dinner.
So, okay, I want your step-by-step plan for a first date.
I don't want the step-by-step plan.
Right,
Man,
this
you
nigga
gotta
don't
have a
know what
step
to do.
Okay, so what did you do your last first date? Just say that.
I think we just sat in the car and just ate some mo's, bro.
I
I think we did, bro.
Oh my
We for
God.
real did. We just sat in the car and just talked to 8 mo's. That's like as a first date.
Nigga said, bro, what was that so funny, Zach?
That shit was funny because I wasn't anything.
Okay, so what would you do?
I don't know. I would probably, if she smokes anything, then we would get high.
Uh-huh.
Then we would go eat. Then we might go like bowling or some shit. Then we would go to the park or some shit. Or to the lake afterwards. Or to the stadium or some shit. Then we would get ice
Oh,
cream.
you can't take no girl to the
And
stadium.
then, yeah.
Nah.
Then we get ice cream. And then, I don't know, we would just be up all night.
You'd be up all night?
Yeah.
Like, just up doing what?
Like everything I just said.
Okay, that's cool. So, man, you don't have nothing else for your first date? Like, what would you want it to be?
I'll have to go into some pretty good thinking for that.
Pretty good thing? Okay.
Pretty good.
While you're thinking,
Yo, that's that long to think about it?
Yes, bro.
Manny,
I just named like 6 things off rip, bro. You can't think of one.
Nah, just dinner.
so, like, just dinner?
Just dinner.
You trying to take it somewhere fancy?
Okay, Manny, I'm going to give you more time to think. I'm going to say mine. That's cool? We're going to come back to you. We're going to come back to you.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Say nothing.
So, for the first date, I personally like to keep it cheap. Because
This nigga's cheap as hell.
how am I cheap as hell?
This nigga's cheap. You always say you rarely spend anything on a girl.
Because it's usually the first date.
Alright, bro, go ahead.
Okay, so for the first date, I, like I said, want to keep it cheap because it's the first date. So I'm not going to go and ball out on this girl that I barely know
Where you
and
going?
spend $100.
So where you going?
Where you
Where
going?
you
Where you
going?
We ain't going nowhere, bro.
What if she wanted to go to Top Golf? That shit hella expensive.
I ain't going on top. I want the first date,
Bro,
nigga.
y'all crazy. I would take her to go to Top
You
Golf.
nigga, it's not your girl. That's a
It's not
date.
your
I
girl.
would take a date to Top Golf.
A date to Top Golf. You don't even know what you're saying. It's so crazy,
A
bro.
date to Top Golf.
Okay, but I'm keeping it cheap.
Alright.
So I'm thinking, like, we simply just order some food, or we go pick up some food, then we go back to my place and we chill and watch a
This nigga trying to
movie.
get some pussy first date, bro. You don't gotta get pussy first date, bro.
Okay, but that's what I'm doing the first date.
This
Bro,
nigga.
what food you getting? What food you getting?
I always want to take her back to the crib. This nigga
Okay.
always wants some pussy.
Okay, what food I'm getting, bro? You see, most of the time, I just let her order because I ain't even hungry. I make sure I eat before the first date at home with my mom home cooked food, so I don't have to spend no money on the first date.
Your
What?
first date being fucking.
Anyways, for the first date, if I had to get some food, it would probably be something like Waffle House.
That shit is good.
Waffle House is just chill. It's cheap. It's good. Good quality. You can bring it back to the food place. You can eat it here. You can do whatever.
I might take her to JJ's first date.
You gonna take it to the hood?
I'll take her
first
to the
date?
hood first date.
I ain't taking a hood, going to the hood first date.
Why? I be in the hood all the time regardless.
Yeah, but I ain't taking her first date there. Cause like you don't know how she finna act if she see other guys. Cause you know like girls like hood.
Hey,
girls.
what if you take her to the mall first date and then she wants you to buy her something?
That
What
is
you
some
doing?
middle school
That is
shit,
some-
and that's why I don't take girls
That shit is
any type
lame
of
as
shopping
fuck.
the first date because you know they're gonna want something.
Bro, grown people still be taking girls to the
Yes,
mall.
grown people.
Where you going?
I'm not grown. I'm a teenager.
Bruh, Well, so am I, but still, we grown.
No, stop saying that.
You are
You've been
20 years
19,
old.
19, 19.
20.
19, 19,
You're turning 21 this
19,
year.
19.
Boy, you finna be the same
19,
age as me
19,
this year,
19,
buddy.
Y'all finna be the same age for like a
19,
week.
alright,
for real.
anyway. Fuck that.
Okay, so like first date, y'all not staying cheap, y'all.
I don't have to. It just depends on the vibe. If she wanna just chill somewhere.
So if she's like a bougie girl, you gonna spend money. If she just wanna chill, you just gonna chill.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I just go with whatever, honestly.
Manny,
If she wanna go out, I'd have to pick the dinner spot. So probably be like somewhere pretty fancy, to be honest.
Like American Cut. You
what
know
the
American
fuck is
I don't know what
American
American
Cut?
That shit is expensive as hell. I saw a little Derek going in there one time.
First, I did a juicy crab on the first date.
You did?
Yeah.
What the
I
This
did.
shit is crazy.
I did.
That shit is like $60.
I mean, I did blow a bag.
Outside. What the
Oh snap!
That's the last time I'm doing that though.
Outside.
At least you learned your lesson. I just learned from other people like you.
I don't. Oh, all I did was bowling first date.
Really?
Yeah.
First date.
I forgot where we eat. Where we at?
Ate?
Ate though. Ate. I forgot where we ate, but I know we went bowling.
First date, we went to Monster Mini Golf.
My cousin used to work there. That place was fun.
Yeah, we went to Monster Mini Golf. We got Chick-fil-A, and then we just chilled.
This nigga.
We just chilled. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. So y'all don't mind spending a bag first date.
I don't mind.
I don't mind.
I mind. And you want me to tell you why?
Why?
Because if you're gonna go spend a bag the first date, she's gonna be expecting that for the rest of the dates.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
She's
Because if
not.
you set the
But if-
standard, let me
no.
finish. If you set the standard that a girl is gonna like, if you're gonna spend that much money on a girl first date, you setting a standard right there. She's gonna be expecting that for the rest of the
let me
relationship.
explain. If she's really fucking with you, she knows when you want to actually spend a lot and when you actually don't. So she's not gonna expect anything. She's just gonna be happy with whatever. It doesn't matter whether expensive or cheap.
But-
If she's a good girl.
Yeah, but if she's really fucking with you, but how do you know that on the first date? You don't know that until way after the
you
first
can low
date.
key tell the vibe. Like I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes you can see a vibe. Like if she really has some high expectations or she doesn't.
I don't like dating bougie girls because most of the time, from my experiences, when a girl is bougie like that, she don't even have her own stuff together. She just wants somebody to drop a bag on them.
I mean, not
So,
cap,
like-
but sometimes they do. That's why you gotta really know them at first.
If a girl has her stuff together, then yeah, I don't mind dropping a bag. But most girls our age don't have everything together like that. So I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go and drop a huge bag on them, especially first date. Personally, that's just me.
I'm like, nigga,
All right, so who's driving first date?
I'm gonna drive.
I'm a drive.
Duh. What you mean, duh?
Bruh,
that's such a
this
given,
nigga, this
bro.
nigga don't like driving.
I hate
That's
driving.
the thing. This nigga wants the girl to drive. That don't even sound right. A girl driving you first date.
I'm not saying she has to drive. I mean, like, okay, if she
I
offers
would
to drive,
never drive a girl. first
of
date.
course I'm gonna say like going into the date, like yeah, like I've never had a girl drive me first.
I haven't either.
But like I've always driven the first date. But if she offers to drive first date, I am not gonna decline that offer.
You're tripping. I would say no. I'm driving.
Yeah, I'm driving.
Really?
I'm driving. Bro, that's just
When-
like a manly thing to do. Like you're not gonna let the girl
I just
drive.
can't drive for real.
That's not always true though.
That is very
That
true,
is
bro.
kinda
It is
true.
very true.
It's like it's mostly true. I mean, I don't know.
That's true.
No, you're right. It's just like I've had girls that can drive because they've driven me around.
Yeah, I mean,
And some of them drive better than me.
one girl, nigga, you can't.
You
drive.
can't drive.
Yes,
bro.
I can, bro.
This nigga can't.
Who picked
drive.
you up today from West Georgia?
Okay, but still.
Okay, but who
This
drove
nigga
who
still
drove an
can't
hour and a half to pick you up, an hour and a half back?
Bro, that's not even that far. I drive all the time.
You do
I be
drive
in
all the
crazy
time,
situations.
But you're acting like I can never drive. Remember, 2 weeks ago, this man was throwing
I
up.
didn't say you can't drive.
No. Can I finish?
You can drive. I'm saying you can't drive well.
You were throwing up all in your car, and you were throwing up all over yourself in my clothes, but in your
I was
car.
in my car.
And yes, but it was on my clothes. But that's not the point. The point is that you could not drive. And guess who had to drive us home?
I'm not saying
It was 4:00 in the morning. We just hooped for 2 hours outside at a middle school,
that's elementary. school.
elementary school, And who drove us home?
I'm not saying you can't drive. I'm saying you
Brandon
can't drive well. Man, you know
drove
what I'm
us
saying,
home.
right?
You're not the best driver. I'm just
B
saying.
That's what I'm
Miles,
saying.
you
I'm not
drove
saying
us
you
home.
literally can't
You're probably one of the
drive.
worst in the group, to be honest.
I'm saying you can't drive well.
I'm not a good driver. I didn't say I
Yes,
was
you're
a
not
good
a good
driver.
driver.
But what I'm saying is I don't suck at driving. I
Yes,
just
you
hate
do.
driving. No, because if I suck at driving, you wouldn't trust me to get you all the way from West Georgia. You would have called an Uber before you
I mean,
get
I
me.
know you can drive. but
Okay, so I
think you
can
don't
drive. I can drive,
well.
right? That's the point, right?
You
I
can drive.
You can drive. You just don't know how to drive
Exactly.
well.
We know what you're talking. You're tripping.
Okay, so first day, I would let the girl drive me if she offers. Simple as that. Because that's saving me gas money. So simple as that. Always about saving money. Okay, well, okay. We're talking about cheap. First date, are you paying for everything? Or are you going half and half?
I might. It depends on what she wants, really.
If she says she gonna pay, then
yeah,
she'll
if she's
pay.
not tripping about it, then she'll pay for herself.
But I don't mind paying for
I don't
everything.
mind. Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, if she offers to pay, I'm paying. If she doesn't offer to pay, she's paying. That ass. Because if she offers to pay, that means like, okay, well, she's got her own money. You get that. She has her own money. She can take care of herself. She can pay for herself. But I want to do it just because, like, I'm the gentleman. But, like, if she says that she don't want to pay, then, like, if she, like, says she doesn't want to pay or she expects me to pay, I'll either make her pay if I wasn't feeling the first date at the end. Like, if I really wasn't feeling the first date, I'm going to say split the check to the waiter or waitress, and I'm going to dip. And then, even if I drove her, I'm going to dip. But if she doesn't want to pay and she, like, stuck on not paying, I'll pay, but we are not going on another date. And that's when I ghost. That's when I ghost. Is that not a good reason to ghost? Because the date wasn't good?
Tell them the truth.
No.
Tell them you don't want to fuck
It's
with her no
not
more.
worth it. It's not worth my time and energy.
Bro, you know that makes them sad and shit?
I don't give a fuck.
This
can
nigga
tell
is
you don't
on
give a
demon
fuck,
time,
bro.
bro. This nigga is crazy.
If it was a bad first date and she's like saying like you have to pay, and like of course I'm gonna like initiate paying, but like if she's like you have to pay and shit like that, like if she says that shit, that is a red flag. That is bad.
This nigga
That
must have had some bad
for
experience.
real.
I have had
You
that
had to,
experience.
bro.
That's why I'm cheap. That's why I don't go out on the first date like that. That's why I go back to my place. That's why, because at my place, it is my environment.
This nigga
I
just wants
control what
some
happens.
pussy first date.
Okay, so how do you feel about that? Do you want sex on the first date?
No. It's not a necessity on the
I didn't
first
say it was a
date.
necessity. I said, do you want to fuck on the first date?
I don't care. I don't care. That's how I feel.
If we do,
If we
then
do,
this
we do.
this
if
we
she wants
do.
to fuck, then we'll fuck.
I'll be
If she
glad. I'll
doesn't,
be more
then
than
she
glad to
doesn't.
have sex.
Then
on the
I'll
first
still
date.
be happy.
But if we don't have sex, I'm not gonna be mad.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think, bro?
What do I think?
Yes.
What do you think I think, Zach? I want
Bruh,
to get your
this
take on
nigga
what
wants
you
some
think.
pussy
You want
first
pussy
date.
on the first date?
I didn't say that.
What
It's
do you want?
implied.
What I want on the first date is have a nice first date. So,
Do you want
If-
pussy or not?
can I finish? If
Alright.
the date is good and like we're actually vibing with each other, we had a good conversation, I do not care whether or not I get it. But if the date was bad or like just mid, I low key want something to end it off to make it a
Right,
good
this
date.
nigga wants pussy.
I'm not saying it has to happen because it doesn't
This
have to
nigga
happen.
crazy.
Because it goes both ways. And most of the time, the girl does want to do it. Most of the time, like, honestly,
this
I have not had too many times where the girl didn't want to do something on the
nigga's
first
on
date.
demon time, y'all.
What is he? I don't even
Brand
know.
this guy like that. That's
I don't
what
have it
he
like
just
that.
said.
I'm just saying.
This nigga basically said he got hella hoes.
No. What I'm saying is at the end of the
It is
day,
true.
I want to have a good first date. So to even it out, if it's a bad date, I would not mind having sex on that first date. But if it's just a good date and we're vibing, talking, it's fine if we don't. I'm actually happy if we don't. And I mean, if we do, then that's just might be the greatest date ever. What you think about that?
So if you want some pussy first date, the first part of it gotta go well.
What? No, I'm saying like if the first part goes well, then I'm happy with
But
that.
if it don't go well, you want some pussy. So if you don't fuck with the bitch, you want some pussy basically.
Yes.
Then you finna ghost her. See,
I didn't
shit
say
not
that
right.
because no.
Yes, you did.
At that point, she can be friends with benefits. if she's down to do it the first
This
date.
nigga is crazy.
You can turn it into friends with benefits. You don't have to
I
ghost.
mean, you can, bro.
Now, if she's
This
mad
nigga's
at you
crazy.
after, then you ghost. But if she's just still
Bro,
messing
just
with
tell
you,
him the truth, bro.
I'm not wasting my
This
time.
nigga
I don't
is
like talking to
insane.
girls when they mad for real. I don't like that.
All right, bro. Anyways,
How do y'all deal with a girl that's mad? I genuinely want to know.
Give him space.
Give him
I give him
space.
space. I don't
Space.
respond.
I give him all the space in the world.
This nigga just ghosts him. He don't tell him the
That's
truth.
space. Is that not?
I said, I'll say I'm gonna let you have your space, and I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
figure yourself out or
I
some
ain't
shit.
saying shit, bro.
'Cause this nigga don't communicate. This nigga crazy.
I don't communicate. That's what we talked about last episode. But the thing is, I'm gonna communicate if I think if the relationship can go somewhere based off the first date. If it's a bad first date, I'm not gonna have another date regardless.
I mean, yeah, but still, you gotta communicate with her and say that you don't fuck with her no more because y'all didn't hit it off.
No, I'm not gonna say that. That's just so rude, bro. Like, how do you,
It's
How you
rude
telling
ghosting
the truth?
people, bro.
It's more rude ghosting than having them
Tell
wonder,
her
like,
nicely.
I'm saying,
how the fuck am I gonna tell
Say,
you
hey, I
nicely?
wasn't really I wasn't feeling it.
like, hey, I'm
with us.
sorry, I really don't think. I
But
don't know,
it's,
just
I feel
something
like it's
I
best
do
for us to part ways.
Yeah.
Not part ways, but you know how to word
to
it.
move on.
That sound like some simp ass shit.
It's
bro.
telling the
It's
truth,
not.
bro.
I
can't
Chill
do
out.
that.
That's not even anything
even simp
shit.
shit,
It's
bro.
not simple. It's not simple. There's a difference between that. But I'm just saying that's not something I could say. Could you imagine me saying some shit like that?
No, I could not.
I can't,
and
because
that's why
I
you
don't-
that's
that's
bad.
That's bad. That's the bad thing about you. You
I don't
gotta
think
change
that's the
that
bad
shit.
thing. I don't think that's a bad thing.
That's the
It's a
bad thing.
thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing if you don't want to waste your time.
And communicate with them. Simple as that.
Okay, so what if they do have sex with you first date?
Didn't they have sex with us?
But
I'm
does the
saying.
performance matter? Like, what if she's bad at it versus what if she's good at it?
I feel like if she's honestly bad at it, then I could simply teach her. Like, if she's gonna fuck me on the first date, she's gonna fuck me on the second date type shit. So I'm gonna just teach her as the dates go by. And after a couple tries, she don't get it for real, then I might not really want to fuck with her. no more.
Okay, I like that. What about you, maybe?
I wouldn't really care if she was bad, to be honest.
You're crazy.
I wouldn't really.
Are you gonna tell her? Because I'm gonna tell her.
I'm gonna just come up with a lie and just say I'm not feeling it.
So you're gonna lie. So
No.
is lying better than ghosting?
No, it's not. Man,
Yes.
he's tripping.
Yes.
How is lying better than ghosting?
She don't know
Man,
that you
that's
lied.
the same shit, bro.
She don't know that you lied.
It's the same shit, bro.
She don't know that you ghosting. You could have lost your phone.
Exactly, it's the same shit. I say you tell the truth, even if the truth hurts, bro.
I mean, that's what I tell people regardless. That's why I ghost. Because if
That's
I just
not
don't
the
say
truth.
nothing. It's not the truth, but it's not a lie either. Like, you just not saying shit.
See, that's
Like,
what-
I know the truth in my head, but if I
know,
tell her
but
that, she's
you
gonna
know,
cry.
You didn't tell the full truth. She'd rather be crying, be done with it, than be thinking for months and months.
Nah, because when you ghost, you can always come back.
See, this
More
nigga's
often than not, you
giving
can come
time.
back.
This nigga's crazy, y'all.
No, most of the time when I ghost a girl, I can always go back. Like, for real.
Alright.
You just have to say the
Once
right
again, Brandon has it like that.
stuff. No, I'm just saying, like, deadass.
No,
Like,
you gotta like.
If
that,
you
man.
straight up tell a girl you don't fuck with her, then you can never go back in that relationship. You realize that, right? So you're cutting that girl off for good.
But if you don't fuck with her for real, then it doesn't matter if she wants to come
okay,
back
I'm not
or
gonna ghost a girl I fuck with for real. I'm just saying like somebody I don't really fuck with. But say I get like lonely and I get sad sometimes.
Bro, that is completely different.
And say I just want to go back to an old
That's
girl.
completely different. If it's a girl I don't really fuck with and I didn't really hit it off with her, I might ghost her too.
So what's the difference between me and you?
Bro, no.
What?
Oh my god, this nigga
You
made
kind
it.
of helped Brandon on that
Yeah,
one.
I did.
You kind of helped Brandon on that one.
If I really like her, then I'm gonna tell her the truth and I won't ghost her. But if I don't fuck with her, I might just.
No, bro, you just said that you gonna tell the truth, Zach.
But if it's
You were
a girl I
helping
really
Brandon's
don't fuck with,
point,
then I
bro.
might just not respond.
That's
not
ghosting,
crazy.
bro.
I'm
But
not-
just
if
tell
it's a
her
girl
the
I don't
truth,
fuck
bro.
with, If I
Just
fuck
tell
with
her
her,
the
I'm gonna
truth.
tell her the truth. Simple as that.
If you fuck with her, you're not gonna tell her that you don't want to fuck with her.
Then that means I don't fuck with her. All right, whatever.
What, Zach? You
You're not
done?
making sense, bro.
So if you don't mess with the girl, you're gonna ghost her?
yeah, like if we don't click,
Bro.
Shake my hand.
I mean, yeah.
Shake my hand.
Bro.
Thank you. We're on the same page.
Nah,
It
y'all
makes
too
sense.
short.
We're halfway on the same page, bro.
We're halfway on the same page. We can end it at that. We're halfway on the same page. But what if like she's one of those girls that teases you leading up to the first date? Like you think you're gonna have sex with her. Like you think you're gonna have sex, but she's not about it. at all.
I'd be so mad.
Like,
bro.
she was chatting it up and texting you talking about she a freak and shit, and then first date comes and she don't want to fuck.
Yeah,
I would be mad.
I'd be so mad.
but you'll be mad, of course. But
I
what
would,
are you
I
gonna
would
do?
confront her about it. I would go, so what's up? What was you talking about?
Nigga for the fighter girl.
I'm like, hey, Shar, so what's up? What you trying to do, bro? What you trying to do, bro? Hey, Shar, what you talking about in the taste, Shar? What you was talking about in the taste? I would confront her about it for real.
So what would you say? What's your confrontation line?
I would say, hey, Shawty, what was you talking about in the taste?
No,
That
bro.
freaky
What would
shit.
you actually say?
I would say, so what you trying to do?
And what if she just says nothing? Like she's not ready for that.
And I would show her the messages. I would pull up the messages.
But like she's not going for it at all. And the date just ends, and you have to take. Like, would you take her home at that point?
I wouldn't take her.
I would, and that
Thank
would be
you.
the last date I had with her.
Thank you.
That would be the last date I had with her.
Thank you.
Like she's basically lying to me. Like that's the first lie, because she said she was gonna fuck in the text, and we don't actually fuck. That's a lie.
That's a lie. There you go.
Exactly.
You're meeting a liar at the beginning of the relationship. That's
You
why.
can't have no lying ass relationship no matter what.
No matter what. Minnie, how would you go about it?
If she was, that's pretty much. I go as that. It's a lie. I'm just not gonna see her again after that.
Like, what if she lie about her age and then it come back on your ass? That shit would be crazy. Like,
That shit would be crazy, Zach.
That's a tough one. But for me, if a girl does that to me, what you gotta do is you can still. It's not over. It's not over. You can still get some that night. I'm telling you. So what you gotta do is okay, and then you just say okay, right? You don't say nothing else. You just sit there in silence until she says something. And more often than not, she's gonna be like, okay, and I'm like, okay. You just sit there. And then you just, if we're at my place, what I've done before, I just lay back, I turn TV on, and I watch TV. And she's just sitting there, confused as fuck. Confused as fuck, right? I'm just sitting there watching TV. And she's like, so that's it? I'm like, watch the TV. And then that's all I do. And like eventually, more often than not, from my experience, she's gonna be like, okay, and she's gonna give in, and then she's gonna enjoy it, and then she's gonna be like, yeah, I'm glad you talked me into that. That's from my experience. I literally didn't do anything but sit back and turn on my TV, and I let her do her thing. That's all I
bro,
did.
I'm not saying that can happen. That's naturally something, having sex or something like.
Yeah, but
I'm
she
not saying
said
that
no
shit
at
can't
first,
happen.
that she didn't want to, and I didn't say anything.
Bro, that's
but okay.
a different version of saying no.
Okay, but if she's like not going for it at all, and I watched like a full episode,
You can actually tell when they say no at first. It just takes a little bit of time for her to realize it.
Mhm.
You can honestly tell when that's.
I just gotta let her think about it for real.
Yeah.
But like she's thinking in her head, well, I'm turning on, more often than not, I turn on the same show. I turn on the same exact show.
What you
What you
turn
turn
on,
on,
man?
man?
What do I turn on?
What you turn on?
I turn on Lab Rats.
Oh
I
my
always
fucking
turn on
God.
Lab Rats is fire.
Lab
I
Rats
would
is
turn
fire.
on forensic fire.
No, that's creepy, bro. That's gonna scare her for real. Or else she's gonna get into
scared. She gonna want to cuddle, bro.
No. I either turn on Lab Rats or some superhero
Files
movie
on
or
that.
something like that. And once I don't set a timer on my phone, but I just know from the episode of the movie I'm watching, because it's something I've watched over and over again, because I watch the same one every single time. So I know when 30 minutes is in. So I'm like, okay, if she's not going for it after 30 minutes, I'm going to just go home. I'm going to take her home. And that's the end of it.
Bro, you can honestly, like, if shit happens natural, like, you laying down, she's sitting on your bed, and then you, like, pull her closer to a little bit or
I ain't
something.
touching her. I'm saying, okay, putting my sheets on. I'm kicking my pillow up, kicking my feet up. I'm going to take my socks off because sometimes it's hot. I'm going to take my socks off and I'm going to relax,
All right, bro.
turn on Lab Rats or Avengers.
That's the same thing with communicating, bro. Like, if you want to do something, just tell me.
Well, she should know. If she was leading up to that, then she should know from that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, like, say the first date went well and everything like that. How many more dates until you cuff? You secure the bag?
You sounded serious as hell. I don't know. I feel like 2 or 3. It just depends on how that shit naturally goes. Like, if
Okay.
I'm really fucking with her next date, then I might do it at the beginning of the 3rd date, and then we're gonna have our first official day. Like, it's just, when you really want to cuff it, bro. then you know she gonna be the one.
Yeah, I feel like after second date, you should know if you want to cuff or not.
Bruh, this nigga is just a fucking dog, bruh. He don't
Who are you
know.
talking about, man?
You, bruh.
What
What you finna say, bruh?
I didn't even say
What
it.
you got? You got your vibe, bro. What
I
got
saw your
vibe?
face. What you about to say, bruh? What you gotta say?
Sometimes you just gotta know if a girl
Here we go.
is worth cuffing or not. And more often than not, in my situation, it's not worth cuffing.
This
How do you
nigga
know?
does
How do you know?
not
How do you
care.
know if she's worth cuffing?
I think you know she's worth cuffing. Like I said, the qualities before. If she has something going for her, and if she is, I don't have to. She don't have to be the finest girl in the world, but I have to be somewhat attracted to this girl.
Bruh, this nigga.
I have to be somewhat attracted to her, and then on top of that, she has to like. Okay, when I say like stuff going for her, I mean like I want her to be able to drive. I feel like that's a must.
I mean, yeah, that's a must for real.
At this age, I feel like that's a must.
Yeah, like I'm 19.
I'm not saying you have to be in school, but if you're not in school, you need to be working.
Oh God.
And then on top of that, the first date has to have been extravagant experience. And then the second date doesn't have to be better than the first date, because the first date is like when you're like, okay, I really mess with this person. Second date is like, okay, I have to catch feelings. Very rare, but I would want to catch feelings the second date. And then
I might for real.
Yeah. And then third
I
date,
might for real.
third date is when I'll ask her out to be my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Third date.
That's how I
3-date rule? That's the rule? 3-date rule?
3-day rule.
3-date rule, not 3-day rule.
3-date rule.
3-date rule. I like that.
Shitty nigga accent.
Okay, so okay. Anyways, so like okay, I just want to know, if you have a very expensive date, the first date, how do you follow that up the second date?
You don't have to. I already said, like, if she really fucking with her, you gonna know when you wanna do it, some expensive shit and some cheap shit. Like, you gonna communicate that shit beforehand. Like, sometimes maybe she just wanna go to fucking Chipotle and then go watch a movie. Sometimes she may wanna go to Top Golf. Sometimes she may wanna go on an expensive dinner. Like, you just gotta really communicate that shit. Like, it don't really matter the price.
For you.
Yeah.
Anyways, what do you look for before cuffing though? Like, what's gonna make you want to cuff this girl? Like, we said the amount of dates, but like you have to be looking for something in those dates to make you say, okay, I want this girl to be my girlfriend.
She's easy to talk to.
Easy to talk to is the biggest thing, and the best taste. She gotta have a good taste in music. Oh my God, she gotta have some drip, bro. Like she gotta have.
I don't care if my girl's drip or not.
Bro, what
I
if she
care.
want? What if she wants
I
some
care.
flights, bro? She embarrassing.
Oh,
I
see,
care.
that's not
like,
gonna
she
work.
got, that's part of drip.
Okay, but
What if
like
she don't
you can
know
tell
shit about
if she
shit?
sees you dressing up like this one dude, she gonna be like, okay, I want clothes like that. If she can't afford clothes like that, then I'll get her clothes. That's when I'll probably drop her bag.
Like, close on the first date.
Ooh.
No. I'm saying if I
That boy
cuff, if I
different.
cuff,
Alright.
if I cuff, then I'm gonna get that kind of stuff from my
She
girl.
gotta know how to dress.
She gotta know how to dress. I don't really care about music like much.
She gotta. Nah,
she-
she
No, I
gotta
care
have
about
a
music.
She-
extravagant.
but
taste
she-
in
but-
But Zach, you don't have an
Yes, I do,
extravagant
but-
taste in music.
Yes, I do. I know everything, nigga. She gotta know more than me.
So your main thing is just music. That's the only
Yes,
thing
bruh.
that like you're looking for before cuffing, or is there more?
No, like she gotta be cool, easy to talk to.
It's easy to talk to. Is like the
Like she
number
gotta be
one.
cool as
Number
hell.
one.
Like she has to be really cool. Cause I only fuck with cool niggas, and if she cool, then I don't want to fuck with her for
I
real.
said you only fuck with cool niggas. I appreciate
I
that.
don't fuck
Zach.
with lame ass niggas.
I mean,
Cause then you gotta act. You gotta act lame for these lame niggas if y'all want to be friends.
okay. I feel like, see, this is why I understand now why I haven't had a girlfriend now, because I have a lot more
Cause you be
expectations.
ghosting these girls.
No, that's not why. I'm saying before I cuff, I have a lot of expectations. Like, a lot of expectations.
And you don't give these girls a chance, bro.
I'm saying.
I
you gotta
swear,
give them a chance,
Out of
bro.
all the girls that you've talked to, you gotta have one that was pretty cool that you just ghosted for no
I did.
reason.
No,
bro.
I did. And
Why'd you ghost her?
Why'd I ghost her? Because, okay, this girl is different. She gave bad sexual pleasures. It wasn't a pleasure.
Alright, this nigga
it
is
was
crazy.
a pain.
See,
But
like
that's
I
not
said,
the only
this nigga
thing.
wants some
It's
good
good
pussy
sex,
first
bro.
date.
That's not
This nigga always wants some pussy. This nigga always wants some pussy, bro.
That's not the only
This nigga
thing.
horny as shit. God damn.
I know your ass not
I'm
tired.
horny as hell too. Why you gotta know how to suck
Bruh,
my dick?
the
Good.
other week, this man was sleeping and I was going to work. It was 7 o'clock in the morning. I turned the light on. This man is humping nothing. He's asleep. Like
Bruh, my girl gotta be freaky as hell. Bro.
I'm saying his name. I'm saying Zach, bro. What are you doing? He keeps on doing it. So I don't want to hear you talk about me, bro. But that wasn't the only thing that happened though. Like, you know how girls have a male best friend?
Yeah.
Like, she was on the phone with that man for like 45 minutes. I fell asleep to take a nap, and she was still on the phone with that man.
I would have had a.
Yeah, that's why I said no. I'm done with it, and I didn't even take her home. She drove, so I was like, okay, get out. No, I dead ass said get
I
out.
would do that shit too.
I dead ass said get out. I don't do
I would
that.
have had that shit going.
So like, what do you
that shit
think?
made me mad. Like, if I'm on the first date and everything's going well, and she on the phone with some nigga, like,
yeah, I
some
don't.
nigga who look cool as hell, just talking.
Nah,
to
he didn't
some
look
nigga.
cool as hell. He was a simp for her for real though. I could tell he liked her, and she knew it. The thing is, she told me that she like he liked her, but she rejected him, and she just didn't want him to know that she was with me. And I was like, hold up, red flag, bro. I don't like that at all.
But imagine your girl spitting game with a nigga, bro. You on? I mean, not your girl. Your first date spitting game with a nigga on FaceTime, and they just flirting, and you right there. That shit would make me mad as hell. I would dead ass drop her off.
You see, that doesn't make me mad.
That shit would make me.
It doesn't
mad.
make it doesn't make me mad. It's just like, okay, this girl has to go. It just doesn't make me
Bro, I would
mad,
be
bro.
mad as hell.
It doesn't make me mad. I just say, okay,
It's like
tick tick, your time.
at that point, you just
I'm
wasted my
not
fucking
fucking with
time,
her.
bro.
Exactly, you wasted your time. That shit would make me mad
Oh
that I
no!
wasted that
See,
time.
that's the thing. The thing is that date. I remember exactly. I spent $3.74 that date. She wanted Brewster's ice cream, and I made her get the smallest thing because I already had a feeling going into the day it wasn't gonna be all that because that was after the pain I went through with my private part. So after that, I was kind of already upset because. You know, it wasn't
What the fuck are you
good.
talking about?
It wasn't good. The
The
sex.
speed past it like we just.
What
just
pain
said
in
that
your
shit.
private part?
Remember, I told you that she didn't give good. She didn't give good head, bro.
So it hurts you?
It hurt. That's what I'm saying. It was bad head, and it hurt.
You gotta tell her on the spot. You didn't tell her on the spot?
No, bro, because
Are
I
you
knew I wasn't
crazy?
gonna mess with her no more.
You just let that shit happen?
No, bro, that's the next nigga that can tell her that. I'm not telling her that. That's not my job no more.
Yo, you're letting a bitch hurt your dick?
I told her to get up, bro. I didn't finish.
I would tell her to get up right when that shit started hurting.
I mean, right when it started hurting, I said, ooh. Like,
Yo,
I did a little noise like that for real.
I would grab her neck and lift her up, bro.
And I was trying to move her head in the right spot. It just wasn't going, man.
I would have been strong as hell. Moved her fucking neck, cooking shit.
Nah, bro. But like that wasn't going well. So I was like, okay. And she said, I want ice cream. I was like, you want who?
You took her to ice cream
After that, I would have dropped her off on God.
That
I
was
would've
no,
her
but
off.
she drove there. That's the thing.
I would
So,
have then said I had to go. I would have called one of y'all niggas to call me and be like, it's an emergency.
no, so I was like, okay, we can go for a walk first. I wanted to go for a walk because I just had to think about that shit for real.
Yeah.
So then we're walking, and then we just happened to pass by Brewster's. So she's like, I want some ice cream. And I was like, oh, I did remember you said that. And she's like, but I left my wallet at the crib. And I was thinking in my
She
head,
meant to do that.
yo,
She
she
meant
did
to
that
do
shit on
that.
purpose.
She did that
She
shit
made
on
that.
purpose.
So then I was like, okay. And she said she want the waffle cone. I said, you can't have the waffle cone. You can have the little kid's cup. She got the little kid's
I
cup.
would have did
And
that
it
shit.
cost
for real.
$3.74. I took a
No, I'm not
screenshot
that
in my
cheap,
memory.
Actually. I'm
No.
not. I wouldn't have did that shit.
I don't care. But I took a screenshot in my head and I was like, 374, 374, 374. And that's how much I was finna ask her for if I ever saw her again.
What if she wanted one of the shakes from Sweet Stacks? It's like $9.
But we didn't go to Sweet Stacks. We went.
Well, would you do that? $9 for a
No,
shake?
no, the fuck I wouldn't,
Yo,
nigga.
You would've
I
just
would.
said-
I would tell her to cash at me and then I'll buy it.
This nigga's crazy.
You are on some cheap ass shit.
You're
$9
cheap
for
as
a
shit.
shake for a girl that you don't like
So you're
already?
just scared she won't pay you back for the shake.
Yes. That's
But
yes.
it's not. Are you that cheap?
It's not the fact that I'm cheap. It's the fact that she's not worth the money at that point.
All right, bro. I do not agree, but okay.
So, okay. So that was a bad experience, but I've had some good experiences. How do you seal the deal with the girl? Like, how do you, like, ask her out? Like, how would you go about asking her out? Like, you do it on a date? You just randomly do it? You text it? How do you do it?
No, you don't text it, but man.
So how do you go first, Manny?
Shoot. Brandy, you go first.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say how I asked out my first girlfriend. My first girlfriend, I skipped class and she skipped class, like always. That's why I couldn't run at regionals. But so yeah, we both skipped class. Yeah, it was that day I couldn't run at regionals because I skipped class that day, so it was worth it. But I asked her. We both went to my car. We was just chilling in my car, and I just asked her if she wanted to be my girlfriend, and then she said yeah.
That is exactly what I did. Cause I was texting her during the day. I think I don't remember the story at all, but I think this is how it went. I was texting her during the day that I had a question to ask you after school, and then I kept texting her. I was a question to ask you after school, and I think we was in the car, and then she was like, "What's your question?" And I just asked her.
You waited all day to do that shit. I remember you were telling me about that.
Yeah.
You actually did tell me about that. You were like, I have a question. I heard you ask at practice. You asked at practice, I have a question. It wasn't until after practice that day, I don't think.
Yeah, it was after practice.
Yeah, I remember that. And I knew exactly what you wanted to ask because you told me the night before that you wanted to ask.
And then we waited till, I think, all the way till I got home. She was sitting in front of my driveway. And I just asked her.
So you had her drive you home, but you want to talk about
Right, that was when I didn't have a car.
Yeah, car, but that was a junior year.
Yeah, that was junior year. I wasn't driving
Bro,
to
my
school.
car old as shit, bro. I ain't driving that shit around.
Yeah, exactly. So she was taking me home. She was taking me and you at the home, man.
You take me home.
That's shut up.
Shut up. Y'all was both talking about me and not driving.
Right, that is
That's different, bro. We didn't have a car.
I didn't have my car at school. I could drive. I drove her.
I didn't have a car. Personally, I didn't have a car. And she was
that's different. She's
very nice to give me a ride home.
Yeah, that's different.
Okay, so Manny, anyways, how do you go about asking a girl out first date?
I don't even know what you did, nigga.
I think I took her like on an actual date
Uh-huh.
and did it at dinner, and I asked her when I was taking her home, like at her house. I think I asked her house before she left.
So you do it after the date?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I think that, honestly, I feel like if I were to get a girl now, that's how I would do it. But like, it really just comes natural. Like,
Yeah, but I feel like I asked her at the end, right when I was outside of my house, because I was scared. Like, if I were to ask her like any earlier, then the day would just be awkward because she just said no or some shit.
Yeah, low key.
Like,
that
so
is
you
want
to ask her right, like at the end when you about to leave her, so you can know what she said.
Say you ask it before the date. That's gonna be scary.
Yeah, that's gonna be awkward.
Okay,
Awkward
so
ass date if she say no. Like
if she say no, you take
the
her
date.
home.
Yeah, the date.
It's not a date.
There's no date if she says no.
But what if she say she want to wait? Like she don't know yet.
She don't know yet.
Yeah.
What you mean she don't know yet?
What if she say that?
Oh, I'm a panic. I deadass would panic.
I probably would too.
I feel like if I actually really did like her, I would go on with the date. I would be like, it would be awkward as fuck the whole time, and then she would end up saying no for real, because I would be that.
Yeah, she gonna
I
end
think
up.
that's how I would do for real.
If she says I don't know and you still going on a date after, it's gonna be
Like, I don't think you understand how much it takes me to go. First of all, it takes me a lot to go on multiple dates with a girl.
For real, I gotta really.
I gotta really feel it. So, in order for me to really ask her out, that means we've already been on a few dates.
Oh
Already.
God, so
That takes a lot. And
yeah,
if she says I don't know,
maybe then I might be really sad or really motivated.
See, girls run this shit, bro. They run the game.
They the mastermind.
What if a girl asks you out?
I've never experienced that shit.
I have.
What happened?
I said no.
I would probably say no. I don't know.
Wait,
no.
Explain it.
If I really just
Explain
wanna,
what happened,
if
bro.
I'm really bored, I might just be like, all right, fuck it. And I'll be like, I'll date this girl. I'll be like, I'll date this girl. What happened to you?
What happened to you, Brandon?
I just wasn't feeling her, and she asked me out, like, to be my boyfriend, or to be her boyfriend, and I was like, nah. Like, I straight up said no, and then like we just stood there for a little bit. And she said, "Okay, well, my friend is calling, so I have to go." I said, "Okay," and then she walked away, and then I walked away.
Wait, I actually think that shit happened to me, and I just didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything.
I can see your dumb ass just sitting there saying nothing at all. You're like, this is Zach.
I didn't say anything.
That's crazy. No, I had to say something. Because, like, honestly, at that point, I just wanted to see how awkward it could get.
I would look at her like this. I'll be like,
No, but that's gonna be really scary for a girl. I think that's why guys do it.
Yeah, because girls are like guys are supposed to be brave and manly, so they should ask me.
Yeah. I feel like in a relationship, for me at least, I want to ask the girl. I don't really want her to ask me. I mean, if she asks me, if I really like her and she asks me, I'm gonna say no. But I'm gonna ask her right after that, no pause. No, but will you be my girlfriend? That's how I'll go about it. So then I feel like I'm asking her still, personally.
That shit kind of lame.
Okay, I'm about to say that shit corny.
Well, see,
that
I don't
shit
have.
Kind of lame, bro.
Okay, so what would you do?
I would just. If she asked me,
I'ma
like I
just
said,
say,
if I'm bored, I'm
I'm
gonna say, fuck it, yeah.
If I'm fucking with her, I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
Not just because I'm bored.
I mean, if I'm fucking with her, I'll say yeah too.
You would get in a relationship because you're bored?
Yes.
Why?
That's a waste of fucking time, dude.
But you're bored, so you're doing something with the time that you're bored.
That makes
At the end
that's
of the day,
logic. Okay,
That's
what
why
you
I would
saying?
do it.
That's just a waste of time.
But you're bored, so you get.
But you're gonna end up spending money, bro. You end up spending money.
When you're bored,
That's the line.
when we're bored, like we plan trips, like we planning a trip to Florida. That's gonna be money because we're gonna be bored over the summer.
I'm not gonna be bored over
But
this
you-
summer. It's hot boy summer.
But
Summer.
you fuck with
Always want
us.
some
You fuck with.
pussy.
You don't fuck with a girl though. You just get in a relationship because you're bored, so you're gonna end up spending money that you don't have to spend.
But when you're bored, like you buy shit that you don't, cause you're bored. Like niggas buy clothes
But you
when
buy
they bored.
shit for
I
you.
don't.
You buy shit for you.
But
You
people
don't.
buy shit when they're bored.
Do you know what I do when I'm bored?
What?
I play 2K.
I
I
watch
don't
Frenzy
go buy
Files when I'm
clothes.
bored.
I don't go and spend money on girls. I don't spend
I don't
money on
either.
myself. I go play 2K and make money off of other people betting me on 2K. So if you're listening to this and you want to play me in 2K for money, hit me up.
If you listen to this, you want to get robbed, send me your address. I'm gonna take your money.
You ain't taking nobody's money.
Quick lick.
I so remember earlier when I talked about my bad date. The first red flag for me was the bad head. Okay, so what's red flags for you going into a relationship?
Into a whole relationship?
Like before you come, of course.
Like after a few dates?
What do you see in the few dates that could be a red flag?
If she doesn't have a job, honestly. If she doesn't have a good reason to not have a job and she's not in school.
Mm-hmm.
And if she doesn't have her own money, like if she's
That's a big
grown,
one.
she has to have her own money.
Yeah.
Like, probably those two, honestly.
Yeah, I need a girl that's independent. I don't want her to rely
Yeah.
on me.
And she can't have hella guy friends, cause fuck that shit.
Yeah,
That's
she
a big
can't,
one.
She can't have.
She
hella
can't
guy
have
friends.
hella guy
Yeah,
friends.
she can't have hella. She can. Okay, what about a guy best friend?
That nigga might have to be
He's
gay.
gonna have to be gay for real.
He don't have to be gay on God.
Really, you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have personally, from my experience, I don't have a problem with that.
I don't know about that.
See, I don't like. Okay, it depends on the guy. Like, if it's a cute guy and you can tell
What,
it's a cute guy, I ain't going
what if
for
the
it.
nigga look like Odell Beckham?
No, no.
No. Alright, so no gay best.
See,
no,
so
no
it don't
best friend,
matter.
No
Because
guy
some
best
niggas could be
friend.
cute
It just
to her
depends
like
on the
Odell
guy.
Beckham.
Like, even with the girl that messed up, I could tell that guy was never gonna get with her. She was never gonna let that guy be in there because he was simping so hard, and not just that. Like,
Yeah, if it's a lame ass nigga, then I wouldn't care.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. I
Okay,
don't
then
really
yeah.
care.
If it's a lame ass nigga, then I wouldn't.
But you don't know that. Till
I
you
know
see
these
her.
niggas.
I would say if she has a guy best friend, I would say I want to meet him. That ass.
I would
I wanna
either
talk to
already
him.
have to know him or I would gonna have to meet him for real.
Yeah, I would want to talk to him first.
Yeah.
But like, that is a red flag because more often than not, the guy best friend either liked her or she liked
Yeah.
him at some
Yeah.
point in
Deadass.
time. More often than not, it's the guy who liked her and he's
Yeah.
trying to get with her.
Nigga be in the fucking while you
He's still gonna have
sleep.
feelings for her too.
They gonna be fucking while you sleeping and shit.
And if it's a lame ass dude and they fucking, I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna fuck like your best friend. And then just move
Oh my
on.
god, I was trying to fuck his sister and her sister.
Okay. I'm gonna try to go for the mom. No
Oh
cap.
God, if the mom was fine, I'm trying to fuck her.
I don't
for
even
real.
care. It's just like the head, like to get that in the mental.
Oh
That's
God, I
what
don't
they
want him to be satisfied and fucked up.
No cap. But that's the only red flag. Y'all don't have any other red flags besides like.
If she's not consistent.
Yeah, if she can't communicate for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big one. I mean, I don't communicate, but if she doesn't communicate,
yo,
that's even worse.
you tripping. But yeah, that's the only few.
Y'all don't have any other ones.
So,
What if she got stinky feet, bro?
I don't give a fuck about the feet.
Dude.
Why would you be so close to her feet that you could?
You don't like toes?
I don't give a fuck about toes, bro.
What? So you don't care if your girl has nasty toes?
Bro, I'm not gonna be looking at her toes, bro.
What?
It don't matter.
bro, my girl have to have some pretty good looking toes.
Thank
man.
you.
I mean,
gotta
if she want to paint her nails, then she can. If
Nah,
she don't, then
it don't
care.
matter if it's pain. They have to be taken care of. Because if her toes don't look good, that means she doesn't take care of her hygiene. She doesn't take care of herself.
That's not true.
That's very true. Because all girls do that shit. They always take care of their nails. They always make sure their nails and toenails are done. Either done or like look nice.
I mean, yeah, I've never met a bitch who doesn't do that shit, but like,
Because we know you don't do that shit. Your toes are nasty.
Look at my toes, not nasty.
Yes,
But
they
it's
are.
different for guys. 'cause
Okay,
guys
but what
don't
if-
really care about.
But what if the girl had toes that look like Zach?
If I fuck with her,
I'm not-
it really don't
I'm not
matter.
fucking with her.
Okay.
I don't have a thing for toes anyway, so I wouldn't be looking
I
at
have
her
a thing for toes.
I
Yeah,
do.
that shit
Ladies,
weird.
I have a thing for toes. But
Weird,
okay, but if I really messing with her, then I'll go take her to get them done. If that's really
You're
bothering
crazy.
me.
I don't give a fuck about
That would
shit.
be our
Me-
second date.
Me and Manny are on the same page.
That would be
bro. I don't give a
our
fuck
second
about
date.
this
We
shit.
going to go get a pedicure.
This nigga's.
That would be our second date.
This
For
nigga's
real.
too obsessed with the feet, bro.
I'm not
Manny-
obsessed with feet. I just think it's a really nice feature.
Me and Manny thinking the
Like
same
if you don't have like any girl can have nice toes. You don't have to be the most attractive girl to have nice toes. That's just a nice feature. It's
It's
a
a
plus.
nice feature, but that shit really don't matter.
They really
that
do
much.
because it means they take care of themselves, bro.
Anyway,
You guys cuff at a point in your life where you want to cuff a girl.
I'll cuff a girl for real.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta say. I'll cuff a girl.
I'm ready.
You really ready?
If I
Boy,
get a
you look
girlfriend,
excited.
I mean,
as hell.
I'm just.
If I get a girlfriend, I'm gonna treat her good as fuck. Like, cause if I'm gonna cuff her,
Oh, he
I have,
promoted himself.
I
Go
have to
ahead.
fuck with her super heavy. And if I fuck with you that heavy to cuff you, I'm gonna treat you good as fuck. Oh
You
God.
sound like an advertisement for
It's an
Superior Plumbing.
advertisement. It's an
This nigga
advertisement.
tripping, but like, I'm a good boyfriend.
No, I would be if the girl is worth it for real. She gotta
that's
be
the
worth
only
it.
reason why I would cuff
Like,
her.
Yeah.
For me to cuff a girl, it takes a lot, but I would do it if I feel like she's the right one
Yeah,
at the end of the day. So that's how y'all feel too?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, first, I actually have something to say or ask.
Oh, man, he's
I
talking.
actually have something to ask.
Okay.
Ask me.
Are you going into a relationship wanting to get married? Like, is your end goal to get married?
Bruh, you don't know yet. Have you ever went into any of your past relationships
Yes.
wanting to get married?
Yes, that's my end goal for each relationship.
For every relationship?
For every relationship is my. I'm not in a relationship for experience, bro.
This nigga's kind of crazy.
No, bro, you're not in a
Bro,
relationship
you
for
don't know
experience.
that shit yet. It's a trial and error. That's every relationship.
But it's something to look forward to. I look forward to marrying someone
This
if I'm
nigga's
in a
kinda
relationship
crazy,
with them.
He's a little
Okay,
emotional.
Zach, let him talk. What do you want? Why do you feel that way?
Because it's like at the end of the day, you're just wasting. I feel like you're wasting your time. I get that if it doesn't work out, you have like you learn from it. But I'm going to a relationship wanting to marry that person.
This nigga's kind of crazy.
Okay, no, I understand where he's coming from though. I think I'm gonna side with Manny on this
My
one.
bad, yo. Y'all
I-
tripping.
I think-
Alright, these niggas crazy, yo. My bad.
Okay, but if you going into a relationship and your goal isn't to get married, then you know
Wasting your time.
you're wasting
You're
both of
wasting
their time
your
because at the end of the day, you're dating a girl
These
to
niggas
eventually
kinda crazy right
get
now, my
married.
bad, yo.
Now, I will say I have been in some relationships where the relationship was just to have fun, but I didn't cuff the person. If I'm cuffing a girl, I want her to be with me for the long run, you know? I'm thinking marriage.
forever.
forever.
You don't know that shit though.
You don't know it.
You don't
going
know
in.
it.
Okay.
know
You
this
don't know that
person
you're
yet.
gonna get married,
But
but
you
you
treat
want.
it-
You're looking forward to getting
Okay,
married.
no,
with
not
person.
even that.
No,
you gotta
you just-
treat the
You're
relationship
looking
like you
forward
want to lead
moving
up.
to the next step and being a good boyfriend. If
The
that
next
good
step-
boyfriend could lead to whatever, but you just want to be a good boyfriend. You don't want to think in the long goal that you're gonna get married. You just want to see as time builds up, then you're gonna know if you want to get married or not.
I feel like if you don't treat a relationship like you're going to get married at some point, then a relationship isn't gonna work because it's not going anywhere
Yeah, at
up.
some point, yeah,
it's
but
just
not at the
staying
beginning.
stagnant. It's
Not
just
at the
staying at the
beginning.
same point.
Not at the beginning.
So, I mean, I'm not saying at the beginning, and I'm really not saying at all for me. I'm just saying in general, if I were to cuff a girl, I'm thinking like I want to treat it like it's going up and up and up
Yeah,
until we get to the
But
point
just
of
not
marriage.
at the beginning. All I want to marry her.
Yeah, not at the beginning.
But
You
eventually,
think that at the
maybe.
beginning?
I mean, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna marry her. I'm just this is the one. But I'm saying,
Nah, Manny over
I
here
plan-
drooling like, nah, he want to
Nah.
marry her.
You? Oh, African.
I plan to marry someone that I'm dating. I plan to marry someone that I'm dating.
You're banging on my headphones and everything. What's
What's
wrong
wrong
with
with you,
you?
Manny? I'm about to take your phone.
Y'all got anything else to say about relationships?
That's it for me.
That's it from your boy B Miles. This has been the Lunchroom featuring, for the first time,
Manny ass.
Shit, blood man.
Oh, egg leg kid.
and we are out.
Fuck with you.
Yes, sir.